VA rating for the shoulder are a little weird. There's a lot going on. So let's start with the most common ratings, which are going to be under range of motion. So moving your arm up and down, round and round, and that's going to be rated at 20, 30, and 40%. But notice how there's also a dominant and non-dominant rating. So I'm right-handed. So if my right shoulder is no more than 45 degrees, then I would rate 30%. And if it was my left shoulder, then it would be 20%. Now, range of motion is by far the most common way that veterans will be rated for their shoulder, but there are other rating criteria like dislocations in bones. And really quick here, technically, by the rules, it is possible to get a separate rating, VA rating for range of motion, dislocation, or bones, but it's not common. In fact, I've never seen it, but technically you can. We generally see one rating for each shoulder. But dislocation is rated at 20 or 30%, and bones are rated at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, or 80%. There's a lot going on there. One of my favorite ratings for the shoulder is pain with motion at 20%. And now something to consider too is if you have some serious shoulder damage, you likely have some nerve damage in your arms, like carpal tunnel, cubital nerve damage. And those are very, 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 very common secondary claims that are in addition to each shoulder rating. So at the end of the day, you're going to have 20% for your left shoulder, 20% for your right shoulder, 10% for left arm nerve, whatever, and then 10% more for right arm nerve, whatever.